In this video, I'm going to show how Tesla's vision-only approach works in the dark using my 2024 Model Y with the older Hardware 3 cameras. I'm going to look at how Autopilot, Park Assist and AutoPark copes in the dark when being blinded by headlights and also with dirty cameras, as this car hasn't been washed for 4 weeks. Filming in the dark doesn't produce great video, so you'll have to bear with the limitations of my camera. Autopilot obviously relies on 8 cameras around the car. The 3 at the front at the top of the windscreen are being assisted by the headlights. The 2 on either side and 1 at the rear are just looking into the darkness. But they also have to cope with being blinded by other car headlights, as they're at the same height of those 2. Tesla cameras don't see like our eyes do. The camera's CMOS sensor grabs a wider range from about 350 nanometers near ultraviolet past 815 nanometers into infrared. That extra bandwidth allows them to soak up more light without needing headlights to see the road, lane lines or other traffic. But what about being blinded by other headlights? Oncoming headlights can still mess with them, but not as much as you would think. The cameras have an auto exposure and dynamic range tricks, so they dim down fast when bright light hits. Kind of like squinting, but smarter. Plus Tesla's software filters out glare better than our eyes, and it ignores saturated pixels, and it keeps tracking lane lines even if someone's high beams are blasting at you. The newer Hardware 4 cameras have an infrared filter for better daylight clarity and less dazzling at night, plus of 5 megapixels versus 1.2 megapixels on Hardware 3. Here you've been watching me drive on Autopilot along a dual carriageway in the dark and through roadworks with restricted lanes while passing close to HGVs. Autopilot handled it all fine with some automatic lane changes because I have enhanced Autopilot. This channel has had over 15 million views, yet only has 40,000 subscribers, whereas it should be 3 to 4 times that, because over 90% of the viewers are not subscribed. Please do, it's completely free, it's only a click for you and it really does help. So let's use AutoPark to reverse to those chargers. There. So there is overhead lighting here. So even though it is quite late now, what is it? It's 8 o'clock at night. This is still pretty well lit, as you can see, but there's lots of bollards here. But it's going to do that just fine, as you can see. Doing a lot of turning, but it's straightened up. Got in there just fine. So I found some spaces here outside of this industrial unit and it's not lit. So let's select that one there and say park. So this is right against the side of the industrial unit and they're very narrow bays as well, so just got to hope it doesn't hit the wall. Fortunately there's 2 bays here, so it's got lots of length to use there. Don't know. Okay, it's pulled out because it's going to get tighter to the wall. That's very impressive. There is a drain pipe there it's got to not get too close to. There. That is impressive. And that's in pitch darkness. The pitch black. So I've come to this car park and certain parts of it are lit, but this is the dark corner, even though I am sort of facing a street light there on the other side of the road. But the issue with AutoPark is if it's really dark, it can't necessarily see the white lines on the road, and it wasn't detecting these bays on the side. But I then reversed, and the reversing lights obviously lit it up a little bit, and straight away it detected the parking spaces. So I could now select one and it should find it fine. So I don't know how much of this is coming across on the camera because it is dark, and whether the camera is picking all this up, I'm not sure. But there, and it's seen the bank behind. That's good. So yeah, AutoPark works just fine in the dark, but sometimes it can struggle to see the parking bay. But if you just slow down or reverse, go past it again, it then gets a chance to have another look, and it will often find it. Here's a good example which shows the rear camera can still see many cars behind, even though the headlights from the car behind will be shining straight into it. Occasionally you will get a warning message on the screen to show you that a camera has been blinded. Some people think this is a fault when they see this, but it's a yellow warning just to make you aware that the systems are temporarily not working at their optimum and normally only last a few seconds and doesn't affect anything. Overall, I'm surprised how well Hardware 3 cameras cope in the dark, and the majority of the time Autopilot, Park Assist and AutoPark work just the same as they do in the daytime. I hope you found this video interesting. You know what to do. If you'd like to see more videos on the Tesla Model Y, there's a link in the video description below to a playlist where you can see other videos I've made. Okie doke, I'll see you on the next one. If you liked the video, please do click the thumbs up button, and leaving a comment also helps too. Plus of course subscribe if you're not. If the video saved you time or money, a little support via Ko-fi or the Super Thanks button would mean a lot. There's over 1,300 videos on the channel, so have a browse, use the search, and have a look at the playlists. And here's 2 videos you may want to check out.